So, as far as I'm concerned, correct me if I'm wrong, I finished the tutorial. Would that be fair to say that we finished the tutorial area? And I completely messed it up, by the way. I was shooting everyone and anyone. It was a disaster. Also, how good is the ship's name? The Unreliable.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Oh? Let me fix my glasses. They're hurting me. There we go. Well, some would say you failed the Stop. Stop.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borscht and beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
A Borscht and beans, ew. Borscht I like, beans I don't. Sure, we could head to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I think it's time you move along. Oh. That sounds like I was kicking her out, right? I didn't want to do that. Hi, bloatware! Shooting anyone. Oh, shoot. My hair is in the way. This fringe. The all reverse jinx naming technique. Which one? What? Wait, what? Hans Almighty, welcome in. Will she come with me?
We'll be here, Captain.
Companion quest.
Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Decrease your humor by 30%. Thank you. Ah, okay, I can bring her with me. The menu kind of reminded me of Mass Effect there a little bit. The Unreliable reverse jinx. Oh, I didn't get it. I'm sorry, Almighty. Welcome in.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
At least it's not the Unsinkable 2. Oh my days.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Oh!
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Same. I could use a drink. Hi!
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
He kind of reminds me of... What's that? Not Prince, but the thief. Flint Rider in Tangled?
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounge together enough
Maybe
bits
we
for
can
zero
get him in
G.
our party.
Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why, you trying to steal it? That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next.
Maybe I can make him join my
See
crew,
you
you
around,
know?
boss.
Ah, he called me boss, see? We're meant to be, chat. Meant to be.
do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, alright?
Oh, we're not supposed to steal. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize
please.
stealing was bad.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
What?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this
You'll want to
resolved?
take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh, shit.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
Picked up another side
Is
quest.
there anything else I can help you with?
I'll be picking them up every day. Understandable. Doesn't Mark owned goods? Today's lesson, stealing is bad chat. Thank you, CJ. Got sidetracked on the way home and stopped at the fishing store. Bought a lure. His name is Gary and I love him. You love a lure? Is that a live lure?
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Okay, thank you.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here? I need to pay the bills! Cause I'm working 9 to 5.
Maybe.
Or I'm
Most
not
of the
working
shipping
9 to 5.
traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
Ooh.
2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
No, it's a rubber fish. Okay. Hi, Horseman. Welcome in. Where did the username Mental Mints come from? How did you come up with it?
Are you pulling my leg?
No, I'm not joking. I want to know where. Yeah.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Then
Oh.
buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
So the board runs the system?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Okay. How does the Groundbreaker fit into all of this?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing. A few
Okay.
years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
And then they, I guess, bred, and I know that sounds really bad when we talk about humans, but they bred the next generation of humans then. That's a nice story behind the username. Hi, Krusty. I know it sounded bad. How do I say reproduce? Yeah, reproduce is probably better, is it? Thanks.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever.
Have you
see
played
the
this game
inside of it
before?
myself. Glad to help.
I didn't think there would be so many independent operators. What do you know about the Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
And what is going to happen? I'm going to be looking for them. I have, in fact, when it came out, I just heard that Outer Worlds 2 is coming out possibly this year, maybe the beginning of next year. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, there is a horror Topher stream challenge. If you guys want to bully me into doing a horror stream special, you absolutely can. Just use your hard-earned channel points.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay, let's go in. Hello.
Carry on.
Carry on my wayward son.
Signal the other day it was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a
Monarch.
wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his
Graham?
name was Graham?
Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
I say Graham.
Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Is it actually? I don't know. Hi, Speed Tech. Graham with mustard. I always said Graham. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Graham. Oh, I misclicked. Hey, Freda crew. So apparently that's stealing. If I do anything there.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh?
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Oh.
Canyons
Monarch.
of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of
Oh, something's happening on Monarch.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our existence. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
It's pronounced Graham. Graham? Graham. Graham. So the other Graham I know is from not Silence of the Lambs, the first book. What is it called again? Red Dragon? It's Graham. Graham.
Slap your whole family tonight.
Oh yeah, Graham Norton. I forgot about that. Did that robot say what I think it just said? Slap your whole family tonight?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. Oh, Maradet isn't a name. It's a rank? What's a Mardet? I've never heard of that word before. Mardet. Oh my god, not that emote again. A marine detachment. It was a unit of 35 to 85 United States Marines aboard large warships, including cruisers, battleships, and aircraft carriers. Okay. Did not know. Today I learned. Steve door?
It's always fucking freezing in the bees.
Interstellar crew. Bell shells. What does that mean? Oh, hi!
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you
Welcome in,
back.
Reliot.
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Let me see what you've got for sale. Show me what you've got. Let's see what you got for sale. Okay. 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 What about sell? So I have a lot of alcohol. Do you think alcohol sells well, chat? What do you think? Anybody? Oh, bread noodles. Tarmac and cheese. Personally, I'm not a big fan of tarmac and cheese. I don't know about you, but I prefer my tarmac without cheese usually. It must. In this society, yeah, it's gotta be. Oh wait, Steve Door is a rank as well? What's a Steve Door? Raider crew. Anyone seen Private Taylor? I haven't seen him in days. And where are we on the Twilla clog? If Chief Gayung taught me anything, is that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that fixed. Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh and 20 years since our last meetup on the Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Conveyors writes, "Hi all. So I just got off the ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us that our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour into 5. Then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for the berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all the time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I get expenses. A family I don't see often enough. That you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I'm still going to make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back to Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out." I think I didn't do the right voice there. Not having paid downtime. It's Dockers, I believe. Oh, okay.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Probably should be talking about your boss when I can hear you like that.
Go along.
Okay, sorry.
And
wanted.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Let's report him, chat. Oh, hello.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
I would love some protein, please. Let's see what you've got.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Does he mean open my mouth? Ketchup anti-Cleo, a tomato-flavored paste. Ew. Bag of tobaccorn ears. Pipe patch. Okay. Protein dispensary. Snitches get stitches. That is true. There is a saying that goes that way, Phantom. Well, mouth is an option. I open.
Easy.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. Tom, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. How's your stream? I hope it went well. I think I just witnessed murder. Tetsu coming in with a stab emote in the perfect moment. I think Auntie Cleo was murdered. Holy smokes. It was a complete accident that I hacked in here. No, Cleo. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifistic function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filtering, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Hi Fexter, welcome in. Stream was good. We played Power Wash Simulator and discussed what the alcohol tolerance for a crab might be. Do tell us. Do please educate us. What is the alcohol tolerance for a crab? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Look, we didn't get caught stealing. We're so good at stealing, chat. We're amazeballs. Wait, how do I get there? Oh, that's a door. Okay. That looked like a wall, to be fair.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Dr. Tofu! Nice planned place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I like stealing. I like taking things. Bender. Oh, I forgot about Bender. We figured it might be pretty good, but if anyone wants to run that experiment, then you're more than welcome to. Fair enough. Fair. We'll be careful around here about doing that kind of experiment, just for, you know, ethics reasons. But you do you. You do you. Oh, that's me. That's me. That was my headset. Nobody panic, chat. It was me. I'm the problem.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I got of the impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. You see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thanks! Parvati, you want to talk to June? She's very shy. I do this every single time to her. It's like, oh, you wanted to talk to that person. Go ahead and talk. And they're like, oh, you know, it's like saying, you know, when you go to your friend, it's like, oh, that guy you're talking to, he's really cute. Can you introduce me to them? And instead they said, hi, my friend thinks you're cute. She'd like to talk to you. You don't do that, you know?
What? I didn't think you just...
And yet I did
Parvati,
just do that.
is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
The way she says her name is so sweet.
Wow, Great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Listen, I can't even blame her because I would absolutely be the same.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
She wasn't even
Now,
sarcastic.
If there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker.
Oh.
My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died.
Ooh.
Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
This conversation is so nice. The timid person that likes knowledgeable things. She is very cute, I agree.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time.
Is that a Canadian accent?
Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
I cannot unhear that Parvati is Chloe from Life is... I don't remember Life is Strange voices in it. I should replay it, maybe. But, she's Aloy from Dragon Age Origins. From, Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, if you played it, the main character.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Aloy from Dragon Age. The aboot thing really only happens with people from Manitoba. I don't know. There's a few people from... another person I caught saying it as well is from... Oh, where is it from in Canada? One of the big places. T. I think the T in my head. Oh, words. No, not Toronto, sorry. Where's Dr. Leandra from? Because I picked it up from her as well. Doubt it's Timbuktu, sorry. She mentioned where she was from. Oh, was it... Maybe, like... I definitely have picked it up from a many Canadians.
You've got my attention.
Maybe it doesn't seem that pungent, or what's the word? That strong. There's definitely like phrases like that as well that I think, oh, I don't sound Irish when I say that, but it comes off a lot more to a person who's not from the same nation. If that makes sense.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board in a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay, so they don't like the policy.
You've got my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Oh.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of it right now. The back base? Am I supposed to know where that is? How do you know that the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's
Hi, Helen Wolf. Welcome in.
Since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Got it.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
Oh?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
You can't get those parts anywhere else. Could we try talking our way down? Have you tried sending anyone else down?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Jesus!
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
I'm dispensable, chat. That's me.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Wait, that wasn't a compliment, was it? Mm-mm. I don't think so. I don't think so. Return to and ask Parvati. Okay, we can do that. I like how... I've never seen this in a game, by the way, that my failed quests are called botched quests. Has anyone ever seen that in a game before? Maybe you have, but I've never anyway. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. Go into quests. Happiness in a warm ship. Let's get those radiators.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
It's rather unique and yeah, more often than not, I've heard of failed or incompleted or something like that, but I've never heard botched before. I mean, I've heard the word botched, of course, but that's weird. Oh, there we go.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Oh, I can persuade them. Let's try this.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's a weird thing to say.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Oh, shit. Poor engineers. Zombie Alice! And the pink... Oh, my goodness. Another technician lab rat. Let's go. You have put a lot of work and effort into getting them. Our sister is also technician. We have 3 technician lab rats. You also want Zombie Alice. Zombie, are you in Discord for me to be able to send a message of about your address? Or would you prefer Twitch then? I am in Discord. Perfect, perfect. I will slide in your DMs once I get those printed. Congratulations on getting your lab rat pass. Oh, biscuits, I forgot what the guy looked like. I have a failed experiment. If I did something horribly wrong instead, it was botched. I suppose, yeah, I see the difference in the wording.
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Ah! Oh god. Nice. Whew. Nice! I wasn't even worried. Yes, I had an opportunity to bribe, but, team, listen to me before you judge me, team. Bribery is, we don't give in to terrorists, okay? We don't give in to terrorist, what's the word? There's a cool thing I want to say. Non-negotiations. Threats? No, what's the thing? What's the figure of speech? We don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay, that's how it goes. Yeah. Damn it. I ruined the figure of speech in my own head. Oh! Nice.
We made it.
Ah, nice. Good job.
Got it.
Or terrorist demands. Okay, yeah, that's the way. Fear is the mind killer. Where does that figure of speech come from? I feel like I heard it recently. Dune. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked it. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should.
It's so cozy.
Is it now? Well, I suppose everyone's definition of cozy is different, right? What's your definition of cozy game? I would say Stardew Valley. Although it's stressful as heck. No. Sims is a cozy game for me. Stardew Valley is not that cozy. It's a bit more on the stressful side for sure. There we go. Oh! Good thing you told me. I was about to shoot you, ma'am. Frostpunk is your cozy.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
I don't have time for this.
Okay, sorry.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Dave the Diver? Dave the Diver is cozy. Stardew, stressful? Wow, yeah! You have to optimize everything. You have a tight schedule. Everything tries to kill you in the mind. Stardew Valley is not a cozy game. Comfort, sure. Not cozy. Fair enough that you don't have cozy games, yeah. But there are comfort games, I get it.
Ah, it's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
What? I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
The new Zelda games, the Tears of the Kingdom and what's the other one? Breath of the Wild? I think they're considered quite cozy, right? A lot of people treat them as cozy games.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Let's see my armor, actually. The armor's so shit on all of these. I look ridiculous. It's great. Let's go. Greetings. Hi, Lucas. Yeah, no, Twilight Princess is a bit more on the stressful side. I suppose the new games are kind of more relaxing in the sense of they're a bit more relaxing in the sense of all the construction and building can take your time a little bit. Tears of the Kingdom would make a grid physics-oriented one, yeah? One of the things I was thinking of, Krusty mentioned not Stranger Things, Life is Strange. It was actually one of the rare games I played during my bachelor's degree. And the reason I say rare game during my bachelor's degree is because I didn't have much time during my bachelor's degree to play games. I was really exhausted, full-time working and full-time college. I didn't have much time. And so there's a handful of games I played and never finished. And there's a handful of games that I played and finished. And one of them was Life is Strange. And it did kind of leave a memory in me. But another physics part about it is outside of the whole game to play, the physics is like we could look into chaos theory, and that's one thing on my to-do list is to learn more and understand more about chaos theory. I don't know how smooth that would be.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics.
I don't know how smooth that would be in terms of teaching, because I'll be teaching myself, and it might be quite difficult, but it is something.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Hey, don't close a door on his foot. That's rude. Do what the rest of us, play games and ignore obligations. Like, I barely passed my first few years in my degree. I was very lucky to get where I am today. I was very lucky to survive and get to where I am. Undergrad once upon a time I was an undergrad. It feels like a bajillion years ago now. In some ways it doesn't feel that long ago, but in some ways it feels so long ago. The mind works in mysterious ways when it perceives time. For example, I know that it was long ago, like in terms of development, in terms of my maturity. But when someone said, what's the drinking age now? How old are 18-year-olds right now, chat, again? Was it something like... Sorry, wait, it's 2025 now, so... 2007. I just thought of my bartending days. Sorry, I phrased that wrong. I just thought of my bartending days of when I used to have to check ID, and I would just always think about what's the cutoff year? Anything below that, I don't need to check their birthday. And I thought, I was like, oh my God, I have to check if they're 2007 and they can drink alcohol. That's when it really hits, like, oh, we're getting there in age, lads. We're getting there in age. So there's definitely a weird perception of time for sure. Hi, Bernd. Welcome in. Hello, Dan. Greetings, fellow nerds. Hi, Kip. Kip, thank you so much for the resub. 15 months. Let's go. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Thank you so much. I don't know why the sound alerts are a bit botched on the stream, on this overlay. Okay, another perk. Slow the world. Oh, I haven't been using the time dilation. I don't think I'll use it. No, I'm going to use companions. Maybe sprint speed might be a good thing. I might use sprint speed. I do... no, I don't use sprint speed. Never mind. I'm going to use companion crit chance because I do use the companion. There are kids who can buy booze who were born after the first time I snuck out of the house to drink. Oh my days. Oh, you're just making it worse, Noz. I was actually quite a goody two-shoes in terms of drinking.
A mine.
A mine! I definitely tried alcohol when I was a teenager, but I had no intention of getting drunk or drinking or anything. I only did it legally, pretty much. Never smoked a cigarette until I was like 21, 22. And I don't smoke. You know. To anyone who's like, oh, I need to be cool. Might be too late now in terms of our ages. But you don't have to do it to be cool. I'm cool. And I didn't do those things. I'm digging a hole. I'll shut up now. In 3 years, you'll get Gen Alpha students. The ones who grew up. Oh my days. I'll be interested. It'll be interesting to see that, Phantom. What happens to the students I'll be teaching in 3 years. Personally, I ask bar staff for their ID these days, so I don't believe half of them are old enough to be serving. That's true. That's true. You know, I did consider to go back to bartending when I moved. You know, I didn't know if I could get a job. But luckily, like Twitch streaming did blow up enough for me to like earn enough money. But I was definitely considering, oh, you know, this might be an emergency. I might not get a postdoc. I might not get a fellowship. I might not get whatever. Maybe I need to go back to bartending for a little while here. Just as an intermediate job. I'm glad that didn't happen. My poor back, lads. I've permanently damaged my back after being a bartender for so many years. And my sleep. Oh, thank goodness.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I haven't had insomnia in so long. Touch wood! Touch wood! I haven't had it in so many years now. It's so good. I can never go back again.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Noz. I wonder if the weekends of drinking isn't helping as well. Not calling you out for your alcoholism. I know that you've had so many stags and birthdays. Like you're so busy with events. Oh, okay, you're playing zombie. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's Vampire Survivor? I saw you playing that. And I saw Bog playing a weird game as well. He was playing some Stardew Valley looking thing. Sorry, Bog, if you're not here, calling you out.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
What?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Okay. Basically define the genre. Oh, 7 Days to Die. I am over 40. My back is busted anyways. Oh, the back has to be protected. I need to work out. Or like even just yoga. I haven't done workouts in months now. That's the thing. I used to be good with working out, but now I'm not good. I'm going to get back on it tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we start. Not today. Tomorrow we start with our workouts.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely
She's so
heartened
cute.
to hear that. Thank you.
She kind of... Okay, her personality is different to Aloy to a certain extent, but there's a similarity between her and Aloy as well. Not so much as like the clumsiness, but what? How should I describe her? Krusty, if you're still here, does she play someone in Stranger Things? Not Stranger Things. Life is Strange. Tomorrow will come tomorrow, exactly. Do I go this way? Stranger Things on the brain. Yeah, I recently thought about Stranger Things. What's that sound?
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Clear up the radiators.
Oh, she wasn't joking about the eggs! What is that? I'm on fire! Oh, I like bugs, but damn. Space violence, I know. Since when did this become Dead Space? I took its flesh. That's what I do, guys. Don't mess with me. You mess with me, I kill you and then I take your flesh as a souvenir. That's actually a serial killer thing. Interesting. A lot of cultures also do that when they kill.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
She's asking us to be stealthy. Hunting and fishing people do that. Oh my god. You're right. Are they serial killers taking trophies? Because that's what a serial killer does. Okay, how do I get up? Human pelt. No, we do not all take trophies. That's true. It was. You do cut off your nipples, so you couldn't be king. Okay, I'm gonna try stealth team. I'm gonna do stealth successfully. Tiny toxic tofu. Can she be stealthy? Yes, she can, cause she's a tofu. Watch out, she's a stealthy tofu. Fuck! No, it's coming this way. Watch out!
Dwarf, she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.
Shh! Shh! Hi, Tarek! Shh! Why are you making so much noise, Tarek? Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
System.
Here they come!
I tried. I tried! I was... Okay. It was Tarek's fault. Tarek made a loud noise with Gimli. Yeah. It's all Tarek. All point your fingers and shame Tarek. To blame! Coraline emote. Do you know what we need to do? We just need to get a piece of cardboard that's ready to go here, and it says blame on it in red, and just put up Cora's emote. That's a great idea. I actually have pieces of cardboard. I just need to get red paint. All right. New idea. Easy clap. I fish, I hunt. I'm one of those people. I've never hunted before, but I definitely fished loads.
Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
Never took trophies. I always ate. I ate. No, what I mean is like I only fished for the purpose of eating. Didn't do any trophies or anything like that. My dad did once, actually. He did do a trophy of a pike. Dried it out. At the head. So stealth win, that's true. Lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Well, lithium fluid? Solid state radiators at 102% capacity. PCM heatsink at 98% capacity. Ambient station temperature plus 8 degrees. Oh, that's quite cold. Machinery shaft temperature 20. Ambient station temperature 8 degrees is really cold, no? Fluid circulation pump terminal. The staff is getting reckless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be to see the independence that lasts me. I'll take that bet. She's been so busy she can't produce, you know, her grandmother produced her mother, which produced her. She doesn't even have time to reproduce. That's how stressful it is for her. Found some of the Chief's gang's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut. Ooh, I wonder why it took a beating when they got to the station. Was there aliens that attacked them? Oh, maybe that's what's happening in Monarch. Aliens are attacking. Hi Panda, welcome in. Is that why he became a pike main? Fishing! Did you ever take photos of the fish? No, I didn't. I should have done that. You know that classical profile picture that, you know, men post with the big fish? You know, that with the cap on? I should do that. Next time. Next time. Okay, I need to pee soon. But we're gonna stealth our way out of here. Tiny tofu, tiny tofu, tiny tofu, toxic stealth. Can she be a stealthy tofu? Oh wait, I have to go up? Oh, yeah. Bye. I caught one this big. Exactly. Oh, wow, you got here fast. Oh, really? Class. It's so cloudy though these days. Why didn't it happen last week when there was no clouds? Oh, gee, lads. There's not a frickin' patch of sky out there today. Are you serious?
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
Oh, I'll let you know if I need to borrow a wrench or something.
This is Halcyon News.
I don't know why I said that. Ignore me.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Oh, shucks.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
Shucks.
I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
That's me.
If you've got time,
Hi.
I believe Edna has a
It's
comms
me.
issue that could use your attention.
I'm a
I've
solution.
also authorized
It's me.
Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
All right, teamwork, team. High five. We did so good.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat. You aiming to send a message?
Oh boy,
If so,
another
let's do it now
side
while we still
quest.
got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown.
It's the
We're going
final
offline in 3,
countdown.
2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Oh.
The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Please don't ask me to go into outer space and fix it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Oh.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh,
See?
and I'll need
Reading
you to
is
retrieve
leisure,
a copy of
not
the relay's backup data.
productive
I gotta
tofu.
forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
That's a very good thing. I thought about it when I was peeing earlier, about the whole leisure and productivity earlier. I should switch my mentality of it not being productive, but treating my leisure time as leisure properly. I mean, clouds are just water. What do you mean? You just let messages from Earth in memory in the orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort
Where's
through.
Byzantium? That word. Isn't that biblical? Or is that Greek? Ancient Greece. Where's Byzantium again? Or what is Byzantium again? Constantinople. Oh, it's modern day Tours. It makes sense why I thought it was biblical. It didn't make sense why I thought it was ancient Greece. Bad tofu. Thought it was lore for a little bit. Turkey. Not to be confused with now that the station's power is going to be cleared, the backup lane must be replayed. Travel. Am I right in saying that the travel is off this planet? I'm not wrong in thinking that, I think. So we can't do that quest. That's when we go. There's a relay usually. So there's certain areas. What was it? The TV show. What's it called again? The Expanse. The Expanse did a really amazing job with these kind of things, with relays and things like that, when they were around certain asteroids or moons that they would lose communication. And I thought that was a really nice twist that they did that, where you did need to position and triangulate certain incoming waves and outgoing waves, and that there were certain time lapses depending on ellipses and where basically the triangulation is happening, that you would lose contact for several hours or so. I thought it was a nice twist, but from what I understand, that's what I need to do as well here in this game. It was an ancient empire. It did include what we now call Greece. Thanks, Krusty, for finding a way to redeem my knowledge of history. Drinking sapphire wine solution. Talk to sickbay. We'll do this quest, so. How far away is this quest? Oh, it's not far away at all. Is it this way? We're going to sickbay, chat, to deal with our hangover.
C&P Borstwurst. It's not the worst.
Borstwurst.
Borstwurst.
I know she's... You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now,
Very
is there
deep voice.
something I can help you with?
Let me see what you've got. Nah, I don't want to buy
Take care.
anything. I don't want nothing. I want to go do a quest. Oh. Oh! Hi! You're smoking?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man.
Oh, we lost the delivery
brave
man.
Idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Split included Anatolia, Turkey, and Balkans for research. Greek also became the main language after a point. Hi, Diaz. Welcome in. Welcome in. I could try to find him. What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Okay, so I think I picked up another side quest off this
Place
planet.
is probably crawling with outlaws.
Thanks. So many side quests, man. Too much to do.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love
Am
her
I
hair.
causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have
Hi,
avoided
Nerdvino.
all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
How are you keeping? How's Space News doing today?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Okay.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Quest objectives require you to enter restricted. If caught, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise. Oh. Oh. Remember that thing we picked up? I think it's X. That thingy we picked up. No, wrong button. Oh, what is it called again? Do you know what I'm talking about? I am pre-Space News caffeinating currently. Ah, I see. I hope you enjoy the caffeination process. Hi, Beetle. A thingamabob? That's exactly the technical term I was looking for, Zir. You have found... Why are you here? Why aren't you at work? This is my nap time. You're disturbing my nap time. That's what I feel like anyway. Okay, so we picked up this thing. Steel lubricant spray. Okay, hopefully this works. Well, carrot and coriander is a flavor. Oh, is it? I've never had. I don't think I like coriander. Okay. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud.
Keep up the good work.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Ooh.
To the last rat to
CNC soup is good. I've never had. I'm intrigued now. I was going to make sweet potato and carrot soup this weekend, but maybe I should switch it up. Are we stealthing? Against my will, Kip. Against my will. Against my will, I'm doing it.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Sounds like she's not actually...
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. All right, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are.
Aren't we level-headed, chat?
Something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay. What did you do that got you in trouble? Ellie asked me to help you, that's what I plan to do. I do work for the board, actually. I don't know why I need to lie here.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yes, of course you are. And I'm made of tofu. Oh, wait.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood-Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Oh?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
And you don't have the diamond!
About the time
Oh
I got my
no.
And it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Oh no.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Okay, I'll talk.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
I don't get the joke. Convince Udon Bedford to clear Jesse's debts. We're probably going to go to him, and he's going to tell me... Just get out of here while my disguise is... Whew. Made it out. Where was I? I was distracted. Well, I got soup on, but it's more like tidy up the fridge soup. Oh, those are the best soups, actually. Tidy up the fridge soups are the best soups because once in a blue moon, it's terrible. Well, it doesn't usually end up being bad, but then you end up making this amazing contraption and you can never replicate it again because you didn't know what you did. It's great. Hey guys. Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable.
I love your mustache.
To be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I don't know what you're talking about. I am Alex. It's just me. Chat, I'm Alex Hawthorne, aren't I? Look. Alex Hawthorne, right? I'm pulling it off, right? Right. I've got 2 bags of potatoes. Nice. That's a waste of potatoes.
You have done nothing but lie.
Jay!
You are a liar.
You're a self-confessed liar.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound
Oh my
his
God,
ship.
he was
He explains why
betraying
can't give me
he
info
was
right now. I
betraying
ask him to turn in
Phineas.
Wells. Around and around we go.
He betrayed him. Thai curry chicken soup. Oh, that sounds like a good soup to clear your sinuses really nice and quickly.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
I have a side quest.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No, it's not wine. It's just put lemonade in a wine glass. You can tell it's orange looking, right? I promise it's not wine. Definitely most Alexy Hawthorne-y person I've seen today. I just need a bit of sugar, you know? A bit of a sugar rush.
That's... well...
I'm lying.
Just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I'm here about Jess Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh my God, imagine if you could do that, chat. If you, like, you know, don't pay off your debt, the bank can come for your organs. Imagine. Are there romance options in this? If there are, I haven't run into them, Phantom.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in sick bay to avoid Sansa's. I'm sure she'll prefer work. I called her out where she is. Way I see it, she doesn't have much choice. None, I suppose. But if she doesn't show up for work, kill her like you planned. That's fair. Hey, Blade! Not too far off the nobody want. Oh, I didn't think of it, Nas, but you're kind of right.
I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
No, I'm not. I don't know if I should. I guess I shouldn't report Phineas to him, you know? I don't think I should anyway. What perks should we take? Additional ammo stock. Yeah, not doing that. Base armor rating, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a perk. Ha! Silly tofu. You don't got no perks.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Oh?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Not many people tell me I'm competent.
I'm
Competent.
For that version.
I wonder why they say that.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
I have more crew members! Woo! All right. Let's go, team! We have companion after companion after companion after companion. Scylla, that's a different planet. That's a different planet. That's going back to the Reliable. So back to main quest. Team, we did so many quests for the last hour. We have completed all the side quests. We can go back to the main one. Let's go.
The beds are comfy.
Oh, hi, cutie.
You want to check the mattress before you settle in.
Hi. Oh.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Do I recognize her voice? Sounds like the 2010 movie Repo Men and sci-fi guys who repossess human organs. Oh! Is that a good movie? Is that a good sci-fi movie? Because I could watch it. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. Let me see what you've got for sale.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Okay. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Oh, I'm so flexible.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna over in engineering?
I think
Sweetest
so.
That one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Oh, aliens?
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
Oh, the one in...
Curious thing is, it came from an outpost
Oh, okay,
called
not that
Roseway.
one.
And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay, that's not the place. Not the Monarch.
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Wonder what kind of haul they left behind.
That smirk on her
Comm
face.
centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Okay.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If there's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Okay.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
So you need someone to snoop around for you.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that.
Okay.
Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Ah, yes, the famous cookies. Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, this is the second time she's mentioned it. Maybe they are true.
Law bless your Adams.
Bless your Adams.
Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Whoa, you can buy stuff from her. You get mods. I have 5,000 bits. Let's check our journal. Purchase a NAF key. Selling you a NAF key for 10,000 bits. Glass off your job investigating a signal. Okay. I don't have 10,000 bits, so I can't complete this main quest. So let's do some side quests, team. Buying mods. How much do you cost, Tarek, on the black market?
Miss Ellie,
What is the
sorry,
price of mods these
Dr.
days?
Sinhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Hi, Alex.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
How are you today? I'm very good. It's Wednesday. And we are saving the world. Or the worlds? The outer worlds.
My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Look, guys, the Unreliable. Isn't she beautiful? She's so beautiful.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, that guy again.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Smooth. Smooth like butter. You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
He could be. I've heard enough. You're hired. All right, Felix. Tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot.
Oh, shit.
All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
He is funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Let him continue. Yeah?
Additionally, I have years of experience as a box hauler.
Chat, this is what all my mods have to do every month, you know?
Or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
My mods have to do a spiel like that every month, you know, as part of the mod exams. Exactly what I was thinking of. What word I actually was thinking of was, what's that, like, monthly renewal? There's a renewal tests? There's a proper word I'm thinking of. I've heard enough. You're hired.
The fun
Oh,
kind?
the field.
I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own? Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
I'll see you on the shoot, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
I thought those were confidential.
This'll be interesting, huh?
Oh, thank you, Uni, for contributing to that horror stream. Yay. 11% already completed after 1 day. Oh man, I should have set it to 1 million. We're completing that challenge way too easily. I've fudged up. I thought 1 million points would be way too much. Oh my god. 1 million points might not have been enough, actually.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. Welcome back, Captain.
Hi!
How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake.
The unemployed.
If anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No.
Damn.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer.
It is a scientific proof, chat. It's a scientific proof.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Your wish is my command.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so where do we want to go, team? So we can go to Skyla. There's a side quest there. We could go to Monarch, which is another quest. We could go to the relay. I think the thing that I want to go to, though, is the distress signal. What do you think? Do you want to go to distress signal? Okay, relay. Do we repair a relay or do we go to distress signal? Oh shoot! Oh god, where did Twitch chat go? Whoops, I made a mistake. Where should Tofu go? Relay station? Repair or distress call? I think that's back on the same planet again, by the way, that we were. I'll make a 3-minute poll. You guys decide where we go. I don't know how long these quests will take. We could get both of them done today, but some of them we might not get done today. So we might not get all of them done. I don't know. I'm playing blind here. Let's break down some weapons. Ooh. Ooh, is that a heavy weapon? Yeah, it's a heavy weapon. Special effects stun. I kind of like that though. I like it when it's stunning. Let's repair this. Let's would cost 33 bits. Nice. F5. Is the sun not an option? I don't think so. Hi, Sugar Glider. Distress call always. Empathy. That's true. There is a law, maritime law, however I say that you have to answer distress calls if you hear them. Whoa, look at our engine. She's smoking. What in the physics is going on there? Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's to switch our talents around if we want. Climb down. Oh, hey.
Hey, Captain. can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem.
Oh.
When she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
And if anybody happens to be dead or abandoned ship, we can claim salvage, right? Always.
Law. That's what got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings.
Oh, that's kind of poetic.
I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt kind of.
Oh, chat has voted to answer the distress call. We shall answer the distress call. If there's a distress call near you, who are you going to call? Okay, I butchered it, sorry.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
What do you think, chat? Are we reading into it?
Interested in physical
Chat
stuff.
failed the assignment.
Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been
Fix
a
my
problem in
glasses.
the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Oh. That still only counts as one. Welcome in, Feather.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Oof. Hi, Fizzy! Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in. Thank you, Terry, for gifting the lovely 6-month gift subscription. How are you keeping, sweetie? I hope you had an amazing birthday.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years?
Call it a
Last
mine.
week?
A mine!
Right now, could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Oh, Parvati. Great idea! Drinking solves everything! If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it for my friends. Hi, Fizzy. Okay, as chat has voted, we are going to answer a distress call. Let's go.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Oh, do we stay in orbit and we take a shuttle down?
This Roseway business smells.
Oh?
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Oh? Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Okay. Are we ready, chat? Oh, how many people can I bring with me? It seems 2. I'm gonna bring Ellie and Felix with me just for the switch up. But it's nice that I can bring 2 because I remember in Fallout you could only bring 1. But wasn't it in Mass Effect you could bring 2 companions down with you, wasn't it?
No security.
Sir Captain Identification cartridge. Don't got that. Anti-Cleos. Better than nature. Yep, in Mass Effect it was 2. Ooh. Oh, I heard a little cute thing, a little cute sound.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Dead body. Not a good sign. Do you think they know me from Edgewater? Do you think they know I'm a bad guy? Mass Effect replay when? Maybe Summer. Like... Oh, wow. I'm not able to play 2 games at the same time, chat. I'm really terrible at it. I'm just not equipped to do it. And it's such a massive game. That's not me jumping, by the way. Can we help him up? Can we push? Thief through bush! Okay, that didn't work. Three games in one. Yeah, if I were to play Mass Effect, I'd play all 3. I wouldn't just play the first one or whichever one. I'd want to play all 3. I don't know, I seem to have had such a good playthrough. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure about what your opinion is of my playthrough, but I felt like I had such a good, positive playthrough. I don't know if I can beat it with a second playthrough.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
With the Rival DLC. And to listen to the song, you know, the Scientist song? Legendary Edition. Yeah, I played the Legendary Edition a few years back.
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that.
Were they in cages?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Makes sense if he sent the distress call.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pepper.
Gotta plug in, you know? Gotta plug in your advertisers anytime you're streaming or talking to anybody. So anyone following me, make sure to follow, okay, who could I be sponsored by? Ideas. Chicken! They look like real chickens! Oh my days! They do look like real chickens! Who needs space chickens when you got real chickens? Kill the chicken. Sponsored by chicken. There we go. Sponsored by chicken, exactly.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn.
Hi, Helix.
Dr. Vaughn Cortez.
I'm doing my
just
part.
Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
It only looks that way, Yuli. It's mostly feathers. It's mostly just fluff. There's not that much meat on them bones.
Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
We're likely headed that way. Anything I can do?
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Drugs.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain.
Oh, an aphrodisiac.
Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
Na 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 na
No.
na na na.
I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargoed, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Aww. I used to call Diablo Dibbles in Heroes of the Storm. Hat the phone. Love that emote. Hi, Enforcer. It's an aphrodisiac? Does it work? Asking for a friend.
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Ah, dodgy lab.
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot.
Lovely.
I've been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium.
Okay.
Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me.
Fair. I like that. All right.
Great. This is really gonna save my ass.
All right. So we picked up a side quest inside the side quest. The Amateur Alchemist. What do you think, chat? Should we destroy his experimental results or should we sell aphrodisiacs? If you think about it, you know, we're just helping people, you know? Some people don't have the charisma or the ability to flirt and... Oh. Spoke over me there. Some people just don't have the ability to, you know, romance their way through life. We're just helping, you know? Don't you agree, chat? Chat? Agree with me, please? Sell, we will be filthy rich. Nice. Some people, you mean majority of the population? I like the emote combination there, Helix. Did I hear a growl?
Don't mess with us.
Oh, it's an alpha. You think we could pick up all these mushrooms? Anytime I see these mushrooms, I'm like, Ah, that's the first lab.
Think we'll find any freakish experiments locked away in there?
Maybe. Whoa! Watch where you throw that grenade launcher!
That's the last of him!
Did you see his grenade launcher? Oh, a paw. Oh, that looks different. Bad kitties. I don't know if they're even cat-like or dog-like or... Yeah, I can't even... I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, my eye is itchy. Wah! Let me scratch that eye. Oh, yeah. Oh. Great tooltips. Do I go this way, maybe? Generally speaking, this... Yeah. Back away slowly. I was gonna say, generally this game doesn't like me, what's the word? Like, going off path. It's not very explorative map. Whoa, what's that? Oh, it looks cute.
All this fresh air is making my nose itch.
Oh, goodness. And his name is John Cena! Wait. Oh! Nice. Whew. These marauders are everywhere. Can you stop running? I have very bad aim. Help me out here. Sorry, let me reload. Come back! Thank you. Appreciate that. I know it was a bit annoying, but I appreciate your servitude.
Jackass isn't coming.
Nice. Oh. Nice.
That's the last of him.
Well done, team. Was that an audio bug or something worse? It was not just an audio bug, but it was also like a physical bug. Not only could I not move out, I couldn't move out, and there was an audio as if I was stuck, you know, like triggering between two rocks or something. Did you see his grenade launcher? Sounds like a euphemism. To whom it may concern, I've been on Anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honoured. I believed Anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature! That's your motto. I wanted to be part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of enemy among corporate outposts. I wanted to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Space Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. I guess they did. Yeah, sawed-off shotguns. Good to see that in the future they still use those bad boys. Yeesh. To whom we're concerned, did thou see his grenade launcher? Yeah, no, it was a massive thing. I saw it. That's what she said. Aw, thought I shot him.
Nobody messes with you, boss. Ah!
Nice. Alright. Can't pick up those mushrooms. That's okay. I probably need a bit better pistol. I've been using my first pistol and it's really shit. I really should switch it up.
Like some kind of tomb.
The real covert labs don't.
This is no tune. This is a mine. Have fun. I hope you enjoy your board game night. Hey, Rabab. Oh. I don't shoot you?
You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
Double tap head. I'm no threat, just passing freelancer looking for work.
I'm Porter, Chief of Site Safety Engineering. That's a fancy way of saying guards.
Guards!
Bad news is we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is they haven't been able to escape neither.
So it's a stalemate.
For now. I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Doc Crane ain't liable to call the company in until things are under control.
What would it take to get things sorted?
Mostly the obvious. Get the Raptidons under control, get these outlaws under 6 feet of dirt, and somebody fetching Doc Crane's research, I reckon.
Oh, we're gonna fetch some research?
That somebody was supposed to be you.
About all he talked about before he lit out of here was the data in his office. Probably should have taken it his damn self.
Research, huh? We talking notebooks, computers, tapes, or what?
Big data cartridge. Doc Crane kept it locked in his office safe. Doc Crane's office is downstairs, near the cafeteria and my office. Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general? Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day.
As long as they pay you, I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, the pay ain't much, but it's never been about the bits. I like Roseway.
You've got nice views and more sprats than people. What's not to like?
What about you, Porter? What do you do? How are you holding the attackers down there? A place like that must have more than one exit.
The garage and the front door are it. These bastards got in through the vent system, but we locked that down. They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Why you want to know that? What for?
Persuade. I'm going after these guys. I don't want to get trapped by a door you locked behind you.
Fair point. Here's a key card to my office. Head left from here and downstairs.
Imagine if you had like that ability in real life. Persuade, lie. I mean,
just don't knock over
to be fair, technically people do have skills like that. Definitely not me, but there are people who do have them skills, I guess.
Of him.
Those explosives. Probably should be using them. Warp skills. What? People lie? Imagine that. Imagine that. There are people in this universe that lie to you, Kip. You were probably lied to today. Without realizing it. It would be funny to have IRL skills checks though. Yeah, imagine. Imagine if we could roll dice in real life.
Heads up!
Oh?
You have done nothing but lie.
You are a liar. You are a self-confessed liar. Teresa Carmody was 3 days away from her death when you wrote in your book that you had sexual intercourse with her. Nowhere in your book did you say it was with her consent, Frank. Was it with her consent? Was it? There's no such name as Teresa Carmody. Gonna tell more lies. You named her mother. Teresa Carmody was a made-up name. It's not a made-up name. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I think I want to buy this. I never use these guys, like, I really should. Because it's not heavy armor, and I'm getting caught in stealth all the time. There we go. Looks much better. Would it come with an option for safe scumming? Imagine life with safe scumming. Oof. Oof.
All those innocent guns.
A label on the canister states, Auntie Cleo's Rapti-Gon is guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours, and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should the method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may be proven useful. Interesting. Orson, you assured me the new lunch rations are harmless, but I've experienced unexpected flood of symptoms. I've logged a regular seepage every afternoon between 14:23 and 14:43. Please find what I consider evidence deposited in your mailbox. Oh my god. Yo. Imagine. Ugh. Orson, I took our auto mechanical parts back. I catch you swiping for maintenance again, I'll slap you so hard they'll feel it in Byzantium. We got enough problems keeping them contraptions running. Hey Orson, if you're up for it, there should be a new batch of concentrated distillate available tonight. Meet me outside the gate at 5 o'clock. Sorry, I tried to put on different voices for the different peeps. I try to entertain as best as I can, chat. I'm what they call a professional entertainer.
Hey! You! Over here!
That's an Irish name. Oh, hi.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Why not?
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Sounds like a good deal, chat. Tell me what you need.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here.
Okay.
There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them.
I'm very good at talking.
The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
Irish O'Malley, don't hurt her.
You and I are on the same side. We both possess the means to fight back against a tyrannical and oppressive corporate regime.
You're not going to be fighting much if anything's stuck down here. Oh, yeah.
We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp.
Oh.
Yes. We raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause.
It usually is, right? So you're a murder with a
All
conscience.
wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery. I prefer freedom fighter, but I will not quibble over semantics. Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring and servile like everyone else?
Or do you want to break some rules?
She kind of reminds me of Ada. A little bit from Resident Evil. Not like,
you might be the
just like
first stroke of luck
character-wise,
I've had all
and the way
day.
she's speaking to me a
Thank
bit.
you. I'm in your debt.
Except Ada would never say that. She wouldn't say thank you, and she would never say I'm in your debt.
On my honor, you will be well rewarded.
She looks like, oh yeah, I meant like personality-wise, yeah.
Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Chagrin. I've never heard that term before. Chagrin. Let's check that quest. Okay. Oh, outlaw leader.
Everyone all right?
That was easy. We got the leader down.
Heads down.
Psh. These guys never stood a chance of me, did they? I need to pee. How's everyone else's bladder doing? Because I gots to go. I gots to pee. We've lots to do still here, but I do need to pee. Let's continue. Oh. Oh, goodness. The screams she does is actually, like, quite scary.
Oh, get it off! Get it off!
I think we need to get rid of all the creatures here, but I feel like I did. Ah, there you go. Nice.
Felix.
Distraction Bunny is the star of the stream. I'm sure you could get some anti-rabbit cable armor. Yeah, you just put boxes around it and just bulletproof it, basically. Recently got a Norwegian forest cat to join our clan. Oh. I don't know breeds of cats that well. I know a few. I know, like, a Maine Coon and a Russian Blue and all of these kind of cats, but yeah, I'm not very well versed in cat breeds. To be honest, I don't think I'm actually a very well versed person in any breeds. Because I don't think I'm that savvy with dogs either. Or horses. Maybe average level knowledge. Whoa. Holy smokes.
These idiots got themselves a mama raptidon.
Oh my god, it's actually a mama. They weren't kidding. Ah! No, she's after me! Run! Run! Ah! No, someone ate me! It's a mama. Damn. He's a big flipper. Yeah, absolutely. Do post. We have a whole pet channel dedicated in Discord. Oh, I only have one. Oh, sorry. I'm missing one. I need to find one more. One more. Yeesh. poop. She's after your Lucky Charms. Hi, Babu, welcome in. That's a big pile of stinking poop, if I do say so myself. Stinky, stinky. I need to get one more canister somewhere. The last canister. Actually, let me talk to her a sec.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is...
Hi, Half-Blood!
Precious. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit.
Hi, Half-Blood. Thank you so much for your Prime. 2 whole months. Really, really appreciate the support. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. There's something else I need to know.
Ask away. I have got nothing but time.
What do you intend to do with this research?
Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive.
Interesting statement, idiotic scientists.
I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose. I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactics were sound, but no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. We were acting on a good tip, but the tip never mentioned the Rapts. When we hit the lab, those Rapts got loose. Tore through as many of ours as theirs.
I don't think that's a well, it is a coincidence to them, but something else happened.
From the day we are born, we are made to obey. Never question, never hope. Never dream of anything greater than the lot appointed to us. Corporations expect us to work until the day we die. But they could not give a half-bit shit about our lives.
Nobody has a use for scaffoldings of idiotic scientists.
No one asks why anymore. The establishment tells us to live here, work there, eat that, drink this. All our choices are made for us, so we forget we ever had a choice. I am doing this because I can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound.
What's really interesting is that they really don't pressure you to reproduce. I feel like with the whole colonization aspect of the Outer Worlds, you know, the whole colony and things like that, they would, unless it's all about unfreezing existing humans, actually, slowly, bit by bit. Maybe that's what, okay.
Reminds me of medical school.
Okay, maybe then. Ooh. I just can't type, but that works too. Yeah, because I feel like in a true dystopian, those kind of concepts would come up, and they're kind of unavoidable, to be honest. You know, when you're out in the outer world, quite literally, you do need to keep things running, and so there would be a pressure to breed, to reproduce. I say it so crudely sometimes. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just... Dr. Quartz, in response to your recent inquiry, I must admit my surprise at receiving a message from Roseway, though not as surprised as you might assume. My associates and I are quite aware the town isn't as dead as the maps say. You'd be surprised how common that is. As you've assumed, we are all most decidedly interested in the particulars of your research. We do have the resources to process byproducts available to you and distribute them. If you acquire these byproducts for us, say in the batches of 25 mils, we'll pay you a generous fee for each. Exchanges would be made at one of the caves outside town. For your own safety, destroy this note. There's nothing here that threatens us, but plenty to incriminate you. Don't be careless, Doctor. If you need to, you can refer to me as Gary. Back here now with the last thing. Resources so they don't get out of control population. I feel that if we ever end up in a dystopian future, we minister our family. I seem to bring it up a lot, yeah. But again, if you're kind of unfreezing people, it's actually a different system. I'm trying to remember what colony does that? But you know what kind of like lore that I'm actually interested in, and I do think will come up in future, is that if we do go into other planets, especially outside our solar system in the future, and we do colonize other planets, we will become separated to a certain extent of the expanse of the separation of society, but also like kind of like Star Trek episodes where they become completely isolated, and and they would refer to the first colonizers as gods or ancestors, and they can completely change their belief system and their lore and their history depending on whatever way the colony developed. Anything and everything could happen. Sounds like you've read through Foundation. Never finished it. I have to get back to it. Please inform any employees currently in a chamber that Antiquio's accidental death and dismemberment policy does not cover gas-induced brain damage. Thanks for telling me. Let's eliminate the outlaws. It depends who's in charge and what the goal is. Children and families are a drain on resource and don't produce profit. That's true, but they are the, what's the word? The thing that keeps going. Like, you need to replace you. If you look at humans as pure resources, you need replacement for your resource. Although, like you did point out, it is an outright, or it is an upfront payment, if that makes sense. And or it's it's the opposite. It's an investment. And when you are in situations of life and death, investments aren't top priority. But it's a cool topic because you can talk about anything. You can talk about with this kind of conversation. You can talk about the apocalypse of the world. This could be talking about colonizing other worlds, like a sci-fi thing, or like a horror, like like a zombie apocalypse on Earth. How do you reproduce? How do you reinitialize or re-establish mankind again? There's a lot of things to talk about there. Loads of books and loads of fantasy and sci-fi books around this kind of idea. I have a positive smile as I'm talking about it, but really it's dystopian and really creepy and scary to talk about.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
She's the last outlaw. Wow. It's a great DPS weapon. Also, should we even establish mankind again? Regardless, yeah, no, I understand that we kind of hate ourselves a little bit and things like that, but if it's over, it's over. There's nothing left. Then there's nothing worth fighting for, and there's no reason for us to live right now, and for me to talk and for me to stream. And for us to have this conversation, you know. I know it sounds very morbid and sometimes, you know what I hate about this is on stream, this would be a great conversation to have. But you know when I have these thoughts all the time? Right before fucking bed. The latest batch is showing great promise, Anton, and though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare to say it's smashing success. Incidents of cavities have dropped significantly in the test subjects using the toothpaste, with only minor side effects. Nothing too serious, mind you. Just a touch of blindness. So if you could look into what would be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in Byzantium post haste. Stop accusing me of it, Yuli. Welcome in, Shiny. Hope you're keeping well. Upon further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally, more than the current version. Our results were skewed by the fact that our test subjects had a marked decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. Classic cause and con. This is a lovely little email. So basically, the toothpaste that they were experimenting on was causing less cavities, but the side effect of this toothpaste was that the people were eating less. So, yeah. That's it. Everybody out. Everything is pointless. Seriously though, the appetite-suppressing qualities of this new formulation are quite incredible, though the taste and texture leave something to be desired. So we'd like that to be our focus moving forward. No need to waste any more time on blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Seriously, Anton, you really must let the whole blindness thing go. Why are you hung up on the fact that my toothpaste makes you blind? Bruh, move on. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also a bit misguided, I dare say. It's really not that big of an issue in the grand scope of the whole thing, and it pales in comparison to the texture and flavor issues which we prefer you spend all your time on. We're also mistaken about our ultimate goals for the product. The appetite-suppressing qualities make this something much more valuable in the township than even in Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can add greatly toward the bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have something to do with them rejecting your Appazap suggestion for the name. Oh, appetite, zap. Let's leave marketing to the marketing department, shall we? Oh my god, it's so good, Master. It's so good. I've actually been spending a lot of time reading all the terminals, I think, that I've found anyway. It's been worth it. They're very humorous. I think that's what I missed about Fallout. I didn't do a good job of understanding what was happening. I think I was very confused because all the Fallout games I played were on stream, and I played them when I was kind of in the beginning of my streaming career, and I wasn't very good at getting myself involved in the story and remembering what happened. With every game I play, I get better and better at it, and I think that's what happened mostly with the other games. The safe has been forcibly opened, and its contents tossed about haphazardly. The remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prized research is nowhere to be found. Scorchmark. Oh yeah, well I know where his research is. Your one has it. O'Malley. Sometimes the side effects are the most profitable. Exactly. Exactly. So, secure. Outlaws. Let's get to the security console. How do I get there? This way, maybe? Nope. I might just shoot her just because it's easier part of the quest.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything.
What?
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with
the
outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
Ease off the trigger, hear me out.
You got 1 minute.
60 seconds. Now. Let's go. Let me do a little dance for you. Wow. What do you think, guys? Do you think I seduced him with my dance?
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
Adds so much to the word. Yeah, it's great. Makes me a lot more involved, and I don't miss out on so much.
Will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes.
This isn't a cause worth dying for. You're meant for better. Oh, that's a lovely thing to say.
End up where we're supposed to be. but all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card.
Nice.
It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes.
Woohoo!
Back to town.
Wasn't Viagra originally to treat high blood pressure? That is right. Oh, there's so many stories actually based on that kind of concept of you know, what people had to do. Or like the development of medicine. Oh. That wasn't me. Right? Right? That certain medicines were developed for one thing and the side effects were more important. Not so much the side effects as much as they became the main thing.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
Oh. Wait. And door. Oh, I need to open it for her. How do I open it? Do I need to go on the other side? Do I go through here maybe? Oh, there we go. I know how now. I know how to open a cage. I'm smart. Sometimes.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door.
Okay, now give me money.
Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
Same. I'm going to need you to turn over that research.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Your point is well taken.
Ooh?
I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research.
Man!
Tell
Putting
Crane I
point-
hope he
oh, sorry,
chokes
that's
on
me.
it.
Putting points into, like, conversation in these kind of Fallout-based games is really worth it, honestly. If I ever replay or play another Fallout game, that's what I will do.
Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
And I still got money. And extra money!
Is that what you are calling yourself now?
I played New Vegas and
Here.
4.
Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Alright. Speak to Anton. Let's go find Anton. I think I need to go up the stairs first. You played the best ones then. Is it am I done for so? Nothing left to play? That sounded like I broke my legs. Also, I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck, team! Team! Get me out of here. This is the second time I've gotten stuck. Oh! Nice. Got out. Where's the exit? I'm pretty sure I was here before. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Ah, there we go. I missed the door. I've seen a lot of people play Fallout 3. It looks a bit... Please don't come at me for anyone who... For everyone who loves the game, I apologize, but it looks a little rough around the edges nowadays. Am I right in saying that? It's dated. Don't come at me now. Don't come at me. Are the mods really good, Travis?
Damn right we left the lab.
My befuddled security chief and his crew are even more worthless than my wildest imaginings.
That's the guy who's in the
They've
distress call.
abandoned their posts. Madness. And what the hell do you want? My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Not as dated as Fallout 1 and 2, that's true.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me.
I hope you enjoy your toothpaste.
And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons? That complicates the equation somewhat.
Oof.
Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
Jameson? Like... Glug Glug Jameson?
What? Oh, yes. I've been a bit distracted of late. He was my protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors from the town's original lab.
I can find him for you if you want.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Everyone seems to be complaining about the paperwork. Reminds me of a little bit of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. All you care about is how it affects you.
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
Except I do. What should I mistake it for? Compassion?
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
Why do they make us scientists out to be like this, usually? We're always... for some reason, we tend to be bad guys in, like, popular sci-fi movies and TV shows. We're the good guys! I promise! Look at this innocent face. Don't you believe this innocent face? You better. I have, oh, go. Medical, yes. Do I have another one? Fine aim. Hi. You will be able to, yes. Nice. And Felix. But Jurassic Park has both sorts. You might notice it more when they're portrayed as bad guys. We tend to notice the negative easier. Of course we do, oh glorious leader. Threat generated. Base health. Sneaky, sneaky. I'll definitely increase the health anyway. It's a good one to have. But they're tankier, you know? Where should I go now? Let's check our journal with our quests. Actually, I need to do this quest as well. Region. Need to go back to that place and do the side quest. Yeah, I'm not even going tank build, but I feel like I do need to do the I feel like I do need to do the base health increase. Especially 50%. Because that's like a huge jump, you know what I mean? And then any armor you have, if it's anything like most base armor stats in games. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic there. Yeah, it just scales. And then obviously there's a lot of conditions like caps of certain things and all that good stuff, but generally speaking, it's a good stat to have. Oh, I lost ammo. I don't know how to use this gun. Gun is confusing. Do you think so? I feel like my companions are good so far. I am still in the beginning, like I'm only like, you know, 6-7 hours into the game. Although, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't a long game. Am I right in saying that? Parkour! So, for the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure levels seem to be staying even, and variance in the sample seems to be an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smelled bad on the outside. Now that they're cut open, everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish this up. Wait a sec, there's some kind of commotion going on in the hall. An alarm just went going off. Must be another damn security system check. Let me see what's going on. End of log. Looks better as action character in media instead of a scientist scribbling in a lab. That is true. Yeah, usually, yeah, it's, I suppose, yeah, most of the time, it's hard to make a scientist be a good guy because the main character is usually a hero. And you need to do the Marty McFly syndrome, right? The character can't be too smart for the audience or it's actually a really interesting thing that you try to avoid, even if it's like a very sci-fi based story and lots of actual science going on, you try to avoid the main character being the actual smart character, because otherwise you can't do the Marty McFly syndrome, which is explain everything that's going on to the audience. Because again, you're targeting at a general audience always. So very classically, Interstellar, for example, you do have the scientist that goes with you and knows everything, the 3 scientists, but the main character is Matthew McConaughey, who doesn't know anything and he keeps asking these questions. I used the reference, Nate is notorious for using that reference, Marty McFly, as in from Back to the Future. Because he doesn't know what is going on and they need everything explained to them, you know? Yeah, but even Matt Damon one was because it was like a journal, you know? They had to write it a certain way for it to come across well to a general audience. So you have to be crafty about it. We can never have Jeff Goldblum play a scientist again. Now, is he a scientist to you from Jurassic Park or is he a scientist to you from, what's the other movie? Feck, what's my brain? Independence Day. Oh, did you guys know that the mad scientist in Independence Day, the one that, spoilers, the alien wraps his like tentacle around his neck, was Data from Star Trek? I watched Independence Day like last year or something like that, and Nate pointed it out to me. I was like, no, you're lying. And I was like, I realized that I don't recognize the character for Data that well without the makeup.
Any news on that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers. I'll remember that. I'm not the greatest technician.
Oh?
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it.
I didn't know that. I have to pay attention next time. Yeah, I thought that movie was great. I grew up on it as a kid. I thought it was really good. I thought it was, you know, like I said, I thought it was satire back when I did watch it. And obviously, we quote it all the time. Welcome to Earth.
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over,
a good popcorn. Yeah, I agree. It is a good popcorn movie. Yeah. I liked it anyway growing up. Now I need to put Speed on my list to watch. Is Speed a good popcorn movie, chat? You guys mentioned it a few days ago. It's bumped up on my list of movies to watch. Because I think I want to watch Space Odyssey this weekend. Maybe on Friday or Saturday night. Probably Saturday night. Yeah, I might finish stream early on Saturday.
I got 500 bits on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
The stats are better on the Spacers chosen.
Yes, this is a good popcorn movie. All right. I'll take your word for it, chat. Maybe I'll watch it, so. Oh. Oh. Get that gun. I saw it first in cinema. The air conditioner broke, so we got a free credit from the cinema. Oh, nice! Wait, air conditioning in Scotland? You guys get air conditioning? That's incredible. Quad, he lost? What happened to Randy Quad? What happened for Zerp? I don't know about this. What happened to him? Wait, why was Scotland? I know, Kip! I said the exact same thing!
Tossball is all about...
In what world do the Scots have air conditioning? Y'all are meant to be suffering the same as us for our 2 weeks of summer. Oh, okay, okay, fair enough, fair. The way we all called you out on it, though. Rescue Jemison. Alright, team, we gotta rescue Jemison. Now, I don't know about you, ladies and gents, but that's a cause worth rescuing for. Or something, something. Gotta save our whiskey. Hi, Gia! Welcome in, sweetie. I hope you're keeping well. I like Slow's clip of us playing Repo, the one where I pick you up. I like the side angle of her showing like our interaction of me picking you up and looking into your beautiful eyes. I am liking Outer Worlds. It's a really good game. Have you played it before? Antibiotics. But don't. That's a good name. Chat, that's a good name for a biotics lab. Yes, I really enjoy. Oh, cool. It's my first playthrough. It seems really good. And I heard that Outer Worlds 2 is coming out this year. I'm enjoying it. Like, it's Fallout in space. It's great. And I hear you are finishing Star Trek Resurgence?
Hey, look. My kind of door.
There's robots there, but we might not need to go there at all. It is finished already! What is next on our list? And please tell me, how do you... So, I didn't think the game was that amazing, but I'm a Trekkie, as you know. But you never watched any movies, never watched any TV shows. How was Star Trek for you, as a person who's not familiar with the lore and stuff? Was it a bit overwhelming? Like, that you don't know what's going on half the time, maybe? Was it too much aimed at fans who already know everything? Playing Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Never heard of that game. I'll hang out in your stream this weekend. See what it's all about. If you guys don't know, G and I recently played It Takes Two. Split Fiction. It was such an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. And the whole playthroughs in Gia's YouTube, if you guys want to see us play through it. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss of a game. Let's just click it and hope for the best. Fair. Fair. I felt like that too during it, to be honest. We need a new code for the armory lock over in storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again, and do not write it down this time. Use your brains! How about in this order? The month of your birthday, 1. How many security rations we have per hour, 2. The number of accidents we had this month involving the damn culture process, 3. The maximum volume in millimeters of Raptidon stomach acid a human being can ingest before considered lethal, 4. Ah, they'll never see the passcode coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, chat. That's the password to my... Nothing? Sounds fine, thanks. Okay, let's see how I get in there. I guess I have to go around. Okay, time to kill some robots.
All right.
Of course.
Hushing up.
No problem at all. Happy to support such amazing, kind, wonderful, beautiful humans. Oh shit, that exploded. Oh wait, I have lasers. Is this the gun? Yes. Nice. And his name is John Cena. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You shoot far. Why, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment to yourself, my friend, because I'm not particularly a good shooter either. I think mostly what you need to do is find the right sensitivity for you. I'm not a good shooter player either, but messing around with the sensitivity really helps out a lot. Most of the time it comes down to sensitivity. Tofu shooting is better than her stealth. That is a fair statement. Do you know what? No lies were spoken. Oh, it's a battle between the rats. I know some of the ammo isn't useful, but I have a lot of ammo. Well, we can't lie on this channel anyway. I mean, you can lie to each other, but you can't lie to me. Otherwise, your rations would be cut severely. And you don't want to be the reason that everyone's rations gets cut this week. Do you, Kip? Do you? One down. I think these are explosive. Yeah, they are. Have not been using them. Oh! Ran out of ammo. Woohoo! Give me a melee weapon and let me smack everyone in the face. Ah, I see. Can I take a wild guess what build you went in Elden Ring? According to my records, January 23rd is your birthday. As is protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. I sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2, brought to you by Through Kindness of Auntie Cleo. Kind regards, Dr. Crane. Yeah, this guy was a dick, guys. No wonder nobody wanted to work for him or has bad things to say about this guy. Imagine getting a 10-minute extra break on your birthday. Chat, I don't think we're bringing Jameson back. I don't know about this, but I don't think he's walking out of here. He might be in way over his head. I don't think I can even give him a hand. Cast. Alright. Take that cartridge. I've never been officially given any time off from my... Oh yeah, I wouldn't be given time off. Actually, I am off on my birthday. Now that I'm in academia, I do get July, most of June, July, August off. Well, no, just June and July really. But we're not back in August for a couple of weeks. So I think I get my birthday still off. Technically. I guess he wanted something so badly he didn't mind it costing an arm and a leg. Tarek, there's the door. Out the door. I'll join you. me and you both need to exit this building. Summer birthday, I'm jealous. So I know that there's like extremes, right? Some people have winter birthdays and things like that. Like Nate's birthday is over Christmas, you know, so it kind of gets fogged up in that celebration. For me, I get my summer birthday and people do say, oh, you know, you get to ghost things and things like that. But here's the downside. I actually never had a school party. You know, like a party where you bring your friends from school during the week. Because the way, back in our day, we didn't have phones or messages, or parents didn't have, you know what I mean? The way you would invite would be to bring a card into school and invite your friends. So, to be honest, low-key kind of saved me, because I don't think my friends would have, well, they're not my friends, they weren't my friends, but my classmates wouldn't have come to my party because no one really liked me. But, I didn't have the option to invite people to a birthday party. Because I never had any friends. Oh, stop. I was making a joke with Pathetic Wolf about that as well. About like how, when we were playing Repo, and I made a joke about how, you know, I kind of forgive my bullies because I was a weird kid. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you shouldn't bully, and I'm not trying to condone it in any way. But I was a weird kid, and I get it. They were kids too. And like in the process of forgiving yourself as a human being, you know, when you self-reflect and all that, try to improve yourself as a person, you also have to forgive the people around you. I think. Maybe you don't have to. Obviously everyone's situation is different. There's truly some horrific things you probably shouldn't forgive. But in my case, one of the things I did was to forgive my bullies because they didn't know any better either. Or I hope anyway. I would like to think so. Yeah, exactly, Gia, exactly. Can we take brutal revenge on our bullies first before forgiving them, though? Yeah. You kind of have, eventually, like, I have found this inner peace by forgiving them, even though obviously none of them have asked for forgiveness. Maybe some of them won't even think that they did anything wrong to me. But in hindsight, you know. New season of Black Mirror. Oh, I haven't seen the new season of Black Mirror. Actually, I haven't seen the previous season, maybe, of it. I'm not sure. I need to check it out. I'd like to see. So far, the season is great. Nice! Maybe I have seen all the seasons of Black Mirror. I binged it like a couple of years back. My birthday's in August too, but my mum would take a couple of friends to the cinema. So oh, that's nice. Yeah, my birthday was always with family.
Yes? Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Jameson. I didn't do right by him.
No, you didn't. You gave him a 10-minute break on his birthday.
He helped or hurt my research.
You know, there's more to care about than black marks and paperwork. What does it mean by black marks?
Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system.
I see. He's one of those people. Oh, Jesus. Roseway Gardens. Have I been here before? I think I have, yeah. If I have fast travel there, I have been there before. Oh, wait. I thought... Orson. Gladys. Orson? I know an Orson from Desperate Housewives.
Ah,
He was a
Outlaws,
dentist
I
too.
assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the Raptidons?
I'm here to help. Someone sent a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carpet in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... of course, because I didn't... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal
The
defense
Outer
device.
Housewives.
Or trying to, anyway.
Oh, I have science skill. If you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass the circuit and save a little power. If you can wire a wire from your capacitor, you can bypass that circuit and save a little power. Okay, hold on. If you run a wire from your capacitor there... That's a bit unusual. You don't construct a circuit for power saving purposes. Usually, if you have a more complex circuit, it does something else, you know?
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Sure.
I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air.
Superheated air?
Burn through Raptidon hides.
Lovely.
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you?
Oh, I need thermal paste as well. Oh.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
It's a good thing to have a bit of thermal paste ready to go. You know, I don't know. I always seem to, like, never find any when I actually need it. Anytime, you know, you're taking apart your PC or whatever. Cleaning it out. Distress signal, distress signal. It's all the other codes. Yeah, just cut out a bit of the circuit. It probably doesn't do... Yeah, like, that's what I mean. It's a bit of a weird statement. I know I'm, like, being funny about it. But it does seem weird to say, oh, bypass all the circuit here. There's probably a reason for that. Yeah. Mounting CPU is scared. Yeah, I'm so scared about the pins. Oh, imagine the pins pinning themselves back. Ugh. You'd hate to see it. That guy's cool. That's where we killed a bunch of guys earlier. Yeah, the tear. Oh, I forgot to upload my PC emote, but Jay drew a wonderful emote of Tofu wrapped in wires as she was building her PC because a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but a while back, I did try to rebuild my PC. And, oh, shit. Wow. Ellie's down. Oh! I walked on a grenade.
That's the last of him.
I've done that. Trash my CP. Oh no, you didn't. Oh, man. Oh, that's one of my horrors hacks. Destroying one of my CP. Oh. Horror, I tell yous. That's an echo right there, team.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Woohoo!
Gotta get past that armor.
How do I use this gun? Am I killing anyone? Am I actually doing anything? Oh! Sorry, didn't see you there. Oh. My friends are down. Oh, I am shooting with it. That gun looks weird. It looks like I'm not actually, like, using it, if that makes sense. Did I even hit a shot there? Got him. Got him. How do you like them apples, huh? Ooh, flaw tutorial. Found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. Plasma damage received. Why would I accept this? In what world? Huh? Is there a trick question here that I don't understand? Am I misunderstanding something here? You get a perk, but it's not a perk. Oh, I get a perk for accepting this flaw. Ah, okay. I was so confused. I thought that was the perk. So I was very, very confused. Hi, Gems. Welcome in. Got my gaming laptop today. Congratulations. What gaming laptop is it? Is it like a space... Alienware? You get a perk. I didn't understand. Stop with those question marks at me. Lads, I'm smart, okay? Not today, but sometimes. Space Alienware. I know, I forgot the name. I'm confused, okay?
Huh? Looks like we're doing this.
Woohoo!
You, boss.
I'm shooting you from here. No.
That's working, boss.
Got another fight in me.
Nice. Psh. And Acer Nito V5. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm not very well versed in gaming laptops. I usually don't. But I understand the necessity of needing a gaming laptop. Have you tested it out yet? Have you been able to play anything on it yet? You could be just like me, who the minute I bought my new GPU, my new CPU, everything prim and proper. What did I play? Minecraft and Half-Life. Nice. I don't understand. Oh, you don't understand either. Does it mean you get the flaw no matter what, but get a perk point in compensation? Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were being sassy with me, Hacks. Like everyone else in chat. Yeah, no. Ooh, I broke my legs. So yes, I can accept the flaw and then get a perk in exchange. I chose not to get the flaw. So I don't... And in consequence, I don't get the perk. Wrong way. So it's still restarting down and stuff. Ah! Really excited to play Repo on it. Fair enough. Repo is a lot of fun. Do you have friends to play with it? Play on it with? Like, are they ready to go?
Makes you wonder about their labs.
I mean, actually, Repo is played solo. I know Thorlar, he actually plays solo and he does like this whole thing where he does a solo run on it. I forgot that it is a solo game. Or it can be. Bypass shunt. Finally found downstairs. I'm one of my best friends. That's great. No, it's really great to play with your best friends. I wish you luck with it. Hopefully I have a lot of fun. I like this gun. Perks! See, I don't need to be taking any flaws. We got perks team. Perk walk. Take it to the club. No, take it to the course. Ooh. So once you pass level 50, you have to individually level up your abilities. I was wondering what that meant. I didn't really understand that before. Okay, now we can get tier 2 perks. Movement penalty to accuracy, restore per kill, science weapon damage, bonus to extra headshot damage. Have I been good with headshots, chat? Don't even answer me. I'm gonna accept it as truth, as gospel. Whatever you say is wrong, I am right. There's a schematic. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistols. Revisions and comments are scrawled across the image in mostly illegible writing, except for the name of Orson Shaw scribbled in the corner. The schematics depict a synchrotron pistol from a brand named Force, which is not native in the Halcyon colony. It is unclear from these plans what a synchrotron does. What do you think about my pronunciation? Vulcan's Hammer, it's called. The Vulcans are here. They're gonna try and stop us from developing warp drive. We better shoot them, team. Kill all Vulcans on sight. That's right, Tarek. That's right. They'd be wearing them where their undies should be. What if the Vulcan, the god of whatever he's the god of, volcanoes? Or lava? Or fire? I'm not sure. Hi, Carlo the Curious. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday.
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
No.
Ah, yes. Very good.
Thank you.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
Pay up.
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been. Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Oh.
Much obliged.
My
Here are your
reputation
bits.
dropped.
Now, let's
Only
see
100
here.
bits?
Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Interesting. Interesting turn of events. All right, I think we're finished on this island. We did all our side quests that we know of. Of classical Greek gods. Wasn't he like Roman? Oh, sorry, did I say Greek? Apologies. Roman god of fire, metalworking, and forge, often associated with volcanoes and destructive fire. He is the equivalent god of Hephaestus, who is known for his craftsmanship and patron of blacksmiths. Nice. We're back on the unreliable team. Back where we belong.
Good, you've returned.
Oh.
I missed having a purpose while you were gone.
I thought she was about to say she missed me. I was like, oh shit, AI is definitely going to be taking over. Whoops. I was like, oh damn. AI will take us all over.
The Groundbreaker.
Kratos, he killed them all. Oh, did he bang Aphrodite? Did he actually?
We'll be here, Captain.
I haven't played any of the God of War games except God of War. I hope to play Ragnarok.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off?
While two of her concubines watched. Which God of War games are they again? What were they called? God of War 3? Oh, God. Okay, cool. PS2, yeah. Nice. I was just curious. How do I get down there again? Was it this way? I think it was this way. There we go. PS3 and oh, PS4 remaster. That's nice. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, go quiet.
Sure what I stole there? Stealing stuff. Wait, how do I get to her again? There was like a step ladder here or something. Was it through here? Ah, there we go. Hi, cutie patootie. I heard the early God of War's games were far more risque than the reboot.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
Yes, I have.
Don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her.
Will I now?
Now, was there anything else? What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
I found a toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it.
Well, that's just smells,
I should have given it to her. I acquired some Reacher Raptidum musk. Interested?
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious. Someone must have hauled them off Monarch.
Naughty, naughty.
A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
Ooh. I found a prototype weapon schematic.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototypes.
Christopher Judge played Kratos in God of War. Really? Oh, sorry. Yes, in the reboot. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant the original God of Wars.
Fair's fair. No one ever said old Gladys was a cheapskate. No, ma'am. And I'm not about to let them start. Here, consider it hazard pay.
Why, thank you, Gladys. You're so kind.
Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Thanks, ma'am.
Anytime, sweetheart.
I appreciate you, Gladys.
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy.
Oh, she's so lovely. Ah, blueberry bunch. Bit of cartridge. She's a lovely lady, lads. Absolute lovely lady.
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
All right. I think this is a perfect moment to save where we completed some of the main quests, loads of side quests. I feel like I played so much today. What do you think, chat? Did we play a lot? I've been streaming almost 6 hours, which is pretty incredible. It's so easy to stream if my headset wasn't hurting my ears. And just, you know, just when we're having fun.